I'll tell you guys a little story about myself. And because in the end, all you can do is blame yourself. You got no one else to blame. When I first started at my job, God, would have been at least 10 years ago. The place I work now, Dawn Food Products, be 9 currently this year, but it'll be started there in 2009. So yeah, it would be 10 years altogether now. Pause this real quick here. But yeah, would have started in 2009, so yeah, 10 years ago, started my job. And I started on a normal line, had no problem doing it, but I kept getting bored, so my boss moved me. And went down, and what normally would take someone 3 days, a week, maybe 2 weeks, took me a month to learn. I could not get this done. Well, it would sound easy to most people, but it's on a line and it's full, you gotta fold a bag. And the mix fills it, normally 50-pound mixes, and you gotta close an air, it's full of air, you gotta close it, basically, seal tight before it goes into the sealer. Anyways, I kept saying, and my trainer was Lee Smith. Anyways, he's training me, and he's like, every day I was like, I can't do this. I said, I need to go somewhere else. I can't do this. I did this for like 3 weeks. And finally, he said, look, I'm going to a different line. This is the last week I'm training you. And then, it'll just be you and the normal guy that's on the line. And I was like, all right. And he said, I don't want you to say, I can't do this anymore. I want you to say, you can do this. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. So I go to sit down. Still, in my mind, I can't do this. And I'm about to say it. And he looks right at me. Says, don't you say it. And I started saying, I can do this. In my head and out loud, I can do this. And what do you know, that by the 4th week, I finally got it down. I could do my job. I can do this, no problem. Moral of this story is, when you're telling yourself you can't do something, ultimately you're going to fail. And once I started telling myself that I can do this, changing that can't to a can and taking the T off, and I can do this, eventually, I got better at that job, and ultimately got me to doing another job, and another new job, and another new job. I became great at all my jobs. I mean, I even had my boss saying, Dave, there's not another man in this plant that could do your job better than you. You're doing your job better than the machine is intended for its purpose. He used to tell me it all the time, and it was great. It was a great feeling having that. And, give thanks to my trainer, Lee, because if without him, I would never been able to figure that out. And eventually, I went from being the peon in the company to where now I have a nice cushy job. So the moral of the story is, you can only do something as much as you can. Once you keep telling yourself you can't do something, inevitably you will fail. You will. And but you got to keep pushing yourself no matter what. Anyways, I'm back in my car now. But ultimately, out of everything I'm telling you, the moral of the story is, it's only you and you alone, and you only have yourself to blame. You cannot blame anybody else. Telling yourself you can't do something, you will fail. It's inevitable. You will fail. Change that can't to a can, and you will. Start putting positive thoughts in your mind, and you will succeed. You will be able to do this. You will get through it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be painful. I'm just trying to give you guys some motivation out there. I couldn't walk for 3 days, and not because I was sore. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I had some personal issue going on at home. But I said, no matter what, jumping right back on, and I've been walking ever since. And I walked 2 laps on Tuesday, which came out to, I believe I did the big laps, that was 3.2 miles. I did 1 lap of 1.8 yesterday, and I did 1 lap of 1.3 today. My goal, no matter what, will be 2 laps tomorrow. So you just have to keep pushing yourself, and in the end, the only person you can blame is yourself for not trying and not working your butt off, So that's pretty much it. I just want to do a short vlog out there, try to give you guys some motivation. And so yeah, I'm keeping up the walk, and I haven't gone back to the gym. Like, literally, there will be a vlog about this weekend, why I've been choosing to go to the park all the time, and it's not just being out in the atmosphere. out in the wind and the the beautiful air and everything. Because sometimes it's raining and soon it'll be snowing. So, but I will be doing a vlog this weekend about that. So, other than that, I hope you guys are having a good one, and I will see you later. Peace.